Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. I am blessed to be able to speak in front of people on this channel. So, I'm speaking about you will no longer be attracted to modern women when you go on semen retention. Now, why do I say this? Because this might sound a little bit ludicrous, because you start thinking that if you're on semen retention, you're gonna be like hornier, so that means you're gonna be attracted to women, and this is the case. But the thing is, when you start for a certain number of days, the semen that was in your nutsack starts to go up through your entire body. So now that feeling that you used to have of being quote unquote lustful, it's not as apparent. It's still there, but it's not as apparent. The semen is reabsorbing through your body. It's going through your back of your head. Like it's reabsorbing through your body. You're getting nutrients, vitamins and everything. So you start feeling, so it's going from your root chakra through up your body. So you're not going to be as quote unquote lustful as you used to be anymore. Your whole body is rewiring. Your entire body is starting to rewire. And once it starts to rewire, you start looking at women just a little bit differently. You were at the beginning, you were attracted. Oh, she has this. She has the hourglass figure, and you're like attracted. And then the thing is, like right now, if you've been on retention for a little bit of time, you're still attracted to that. But now you start looking at other things. Other things you're starting to be attracted about with other things from a woman. Maybe her attitude, how soft her features look, her energy, how maybe even how her voice sounds, maybe how she acts, how nurturing she is. This is what you start to become. This is why you're starting to become more this is what you're starting to become attracted to, instead of just like the whole lusting. Because the thing is, like we have women who look physically appealing, but that's the only thing about them. They don't have any, their behaviors is wrong. Their spiritual sense is not there. They're worldly women. And when you go on retention, you're not attracted to the worldly woman. You're attracted to the woman who has a kindred spirit. You're attracted to the woman who is a quote unquote called the divine feminine, more the nurturing, the easy to talk to, just the one whose spirit is right, the one who doesn't get angry the second something goes wrong, the one who doesn't throw a temper tantrum, or it was not patient. You're not attracted to these type of women. You're attracted to a person who has, or you're attracted to the person who's patient, kind spirited, good, who doesn't have the biggest ego. You're more attracted to the person who's humble, who's like I said, kind spirited, and has good energy. And yeah, so like we have Instagram, we have all of these quote unquote women who are just very physically appealing. And yes, being physically appealing is, it's one thing, but to have the complete package, they're gonna need more to be fully attracted to them. They're gonna need more. Is she, like I said, is she good spirited? Is she humble? Does she go out of her way for you? Bottom line is, you're starting to become attracted to behavior. This is the bottom line. You're starting to become attracted to how she acts. The better she acts around you, the more attracted to her. She's eye candy and soul food, because a lot of women are just worldly women. They're just worldly women. They're of this world. They think that the whole world should bow down to her just because, quote unquote, she's a woman and she's physically attractive. And this is it. And the thing is, like, there's a lot of what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of attractive women out there. And like I said, we're starting to become more attracted to how she acts, her spirit, and how I guess quote unquote graceful she is. Because like I said, there is a lot of worldly women. They think that, oh, just because I look like this, I should be treated as such. And the thing is, simps have made it difficult for the real dudes to come in, because now because of their egos, now because of the way how simps treat them, they think they're entitled to every single thing. They think they're entitled to every single thing. But now your sense, your spirit, your vibration is raising, your intuition is raising. You can sort out who's the people who are good for you and the people who aren't as good for you. You're becoming the all-knowing sense of yourself. You're being attracted. Your little vibrations is through the roof, and now you're getting attracted to the type of women who complete your spirit. And this is the bottom line. It's about the spiritual sense now. It's not just about the worldly, lustful, oh, she's physically good looking, so I have to go out my way for her. That's not really the case anymore. Like I said, you're attracted to her soul. You're attracted to how peaceful she is. If she is even peaceful. Because like I said, there's a lot of people, as soon as something goes a little bit off, something goes a little bit wrong, they're quick to bounce, they're quick to get in their feelings, and then they're quick to do something else. And people who act like this, their soul isn't in the right place. They might still be fighting demons. And the thing is, you're not attracted to that as much anymore. You're attracted to a person who has high spiritual essence, who is a spiritual being, who literally is a spiritual being, who is acting in her spiritual self. Like I said, the quote unquote the divine feminine, someone who is, like I said, nurturing, kindred spirit, and just someone who's nice to be around. Because there's people, like I said, who are physically attractive, but they can't hold a conversation for 10 minutes. The only thing they're talking about is how they look on the gram. They're not talking about things that really matter. They're not finding other things out. They're not wakening up. They're of the world. They're worldly women. But you're not attracted. You're becoming less attracted to this type of person because you're no longer operating from your lower vibration, lustful self. You're operating from your highest version. So you're now starting to become attracted to the women who have these qualities, the kindred, humble spirit. And this is the bottom line. So even the modern woman will start to, you might get repulsed by the modern woman if their soul is not intact. It's about how soulful are they, how graceful are they, how kind are they. This is what you're starting to become attracted to. This is what you're trying to become attracted to. And this is a good thing, because now you're raising your vibration. You're raising your vibration. You're literally changing the whole vibration of the entire world by staying in a higher vibration. Because it's, like I said, it's about the spirit. It's about how well the spirit, how your spirit can develop. It's about developing your spirit. The more developed your spirit is, the less negative you are, and the more at peace you are. You have to go in deep. You have to go into the depths of your subconscious and figure out the things that are blocking. You might react a certain way because someone told you something, and this has nothing to do with them, but this has everything to do. It takes one to know one. The more like quote unquote you're appalled by a certain type of person, it's maybe because there might be a subconscious void in yourself. So you have to look at yourself before you start looking at the outside world. You might have to blame yourself. You might have to blame yourself before you start blaming other people. You might have to change yourself. You just might have to change yourself. Because once you start changing yourself, you're attracting higher vibrational people in your life. And like I said, your intuition is so high. Now you know who to attract. Now you know who stays around in your life and who goes. It's about living in harmony with the people who are in similar vibrational frequencies as you. People who are similar, who are similar minded as you. Iron sharpens iron. Iron sharpens iron. So you start, because of your spiritual sense, you start weeding out the people who are good for you, people who aren't good for you, and then you guys can live in harmony. You can finally live in complete and utter harmony. And this is it. This is the bottom line. This is what tends to happen when your vibration raises, when you're no longer operating from the lust and you're operating from the highest vibration as possible, joy and love. And this is it. So like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna be putting out new content. I appreciate all the comments. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share the video, and then we'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed.